Hello everyone, my name is Cap and welcome back to CappTech. Today I'm going to show you a quick and easy way to clear your browser history. Now for the computer savvy out there, this may come across as very elementary. You never know, you might actually learn something as well. But in my history working with users in different companies, whether it's my own or my place of business, I found most users don't even know this is a thing. Clearing your browser history is a good way to remove unwanted files from your computer. It forces web pages to reload with current data, so if you're trying to get to a website that's changed, you may be pulling up an older version of the site. It helps you to get rid of usernames and passwords you may have saved in there in case you're using a public computer or if you're over at a friend's house or something. It's basically just a good way to clear your tracks and set it back to fresh so that you're not leaving any traces behind of what you did or where you went or anything like that. The keyboard shortcut to do this is to hold down Control and Shift and hit the delete button. Now on most standard keyboards you can see that the Control Shift buttons are on both sides of the letter section of the keyboard here. And with a normal standard keyboard, the delete key is right above the arrow keys. So you can technically do this with just one hand. You can hold down Control Shift and then hit the delete key with just one hand. Makes it a lot easier, quick, fast, and easy way to do this in the browsers. If you're using a truncated keyboard or even a keyboard that you would find on laptops, oftentimes they're not spaced the same directions. The Control and the Shift keys will be in the same spot, but the delete key may be up at the top of the corner or the top right hand side of the corner, so you just kind of have to look. It depends on the manufacturer of the keyboard, but it all functions the same. And oftentimes your key may not say Shift on it, it may just have a picture of an up arrow, so do keep that in mind too. This keyboard shortcut works universally for pretty much every browser, at least the ones I've tested. Works for Firefox, works for Google Chrome, and works for Internet Explorer, although they all have their own variation of a look to it. If you look like under Mozilla Firefox here, you can even select the time of range that you want to clear, so you can do the last hour, last 2 hours, 4 hours, day, everything, and you can go in and manually select the sort of stuff that you want to clear, like your browsing history, your cookies, saved usernames and passwords, etc. Works the same way for Chrome as well, where you can choose the amount of time that you want to go back to obliterate the items, and then specifically check just the ones you do or do not want it to get rid of. Getting rid of your cache is a good way to keep your computer clean, and of course if you're using a public computer, getting rid of your passwords or your autofill data or your history, stuff like that you would want to clear out so that nobody can see what you were doing or have access to anything that you logged into. Internet Explorer has the same options, but it doesn't give you the option to choose the time range for which you want to go through and delete everything. It just clears everything out from the last time it was ever done up until current. So there's not a way to remove just 1 day's or 1 hour's worth, it just blows everything out from scratch. And something else this is really nice is whatever options you chose or whatever time range you chose the last time you do it, when you hit Control Shift Delete this time when it brings it up, it'll leave exactly as it was the last time you did it. So you could just hit Control Shift Delete, hit Enter, and it'll clear it out and you're done, and it'll work the same way every single time. So that's all there is to it. As I said at the very beginning, this is just a short, fast tutorial on how to do this for any browser that you're using on Windows. Works the same way whether you're using an old Windows XP machine or Windows 10, keyboard shortcut works the same. Hopefully you found this beneficial and useful, and it's something I do recommend doing, especially if you're using a shared computer or a public computer. If you have any questions, do drop them in the comment section below, and if you're willing and able, hit that thumbs up button because I truly appreciate it and it really does actually help. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Thank you so much for your time. You have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later.